Imagine an animal even larger than a woolly mammoth. This is exactly what scientists uncovered. These rhinos, named Paraceratherium lynxiensis, roamed Asia around 26.5 million years ago. They weighed around 48,000 pounds. That's like stacking 4 full-grown African elephants. Standing over 16 feet tall at the shoulders, these giants provide crucial insights into prehistoric ecosystems. Scientists suggest the presence of lush vegetation that supported these enormous creatures despite drastic climate changes millions of years ago. Imagine encountering one of these colossal rhinos today, truly the giants of their time. Next, journey with me to England, where archaeologists unearthed a deeply emotional scene. 2 700-year-old skeletons found holding hands. Discovered at the lost Church of St. Morel, these remains sparked numerous theories. Were they lovers buried in secrecy? Or perhaps outcasts, victims of disease, or even pilgrims? The church itself had vanished from history, forgotten for centuries until its rediscovery. This poignant finding leaves us with touching questions about love, life, and death in medieval times. Imagine holding on to someone you love for centuries, untouched by time, capturing a story buried in silence. Now let's dive deep into the waters off Egypt's coast to explore the sunken city of Thonis Heracleion. This ancient port city, once Egypt's main gateway to the Mediterranean, sank into the sea over 2,000 years ago. Recently, underwater archaeologists have recovered treasures from the submerged Temple of Amun, including stunning gold jewelry, ceremonial instruments, and intricate perfume jars. Nearby, the discovery of Greek artifacts and weapons reveals a melting pot of cultures thriving side by side. Picture an ancient city bustling with Egyptians and Greeks, now resting quietly beneath the waves, waiting centuries to share its secrets. Speaking of mysteries beneath the waves, we must discuss the startling discovery made beneath the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Explorers claimed to find a city with massive pyramids larger than those of Egypt, complete with statues resembling the iconic Sphinx. Located over 600 feet below sea level and approximately 10,000 years old, this discovery has sparked immense controversy. Could this ancient underwater civilization explain some of the triangle's mysterious disappearances? Imagine pyramids even more immense than the Great Pyramid of Giza, hidden deep beneath the ocean's surface. Is this Atlantis, or perhaps something even older? Finally, let's travel to Costa Rica to encounter the enigmatic stone spheres. Scattered throughout jungles and hilltops, these massive, perfectly round granite spheres, some weighing over 60,000 pounds, have baffled scientists for decades. How were these precise spheres carved over 3,000 years ago by civilizations with limited mathematical knowledge and primitive tools? Some theories suggest they were used as star calendars or symbolic representations of celestial bodies. However, their true purpose remains unknown, guarded by dense jungles and local myths. Imagine stumbling upon giant spheres deep in a jungle, a testament to ancient ingenuity and unexplained precision. Each of these discoveries challenges what we think we know about human history and our planet. Whether massive beasts, touching human stories, submerged civilizations, or mysterious artifacts, archaeology constantly reminds us how little we truly understand about the past.
Off the coast of Tenerife, Spain, an extraordinary event has shaken the scientific community. A live adult black devilfish, one of the ocean's most elusive and terrifying deep-sea predators, was spotted near the surface in broad daylight, an event that may have never been documented before. What could have brought this mysterious being into the light? And what does it mean for our understanding of the deep sea? The black devilfish, also known as the abyssal anglerfish or black sea devil, is a creature of nightmares. With jagged teeth, a monstrous form, and a bioluminescent lure sprouting from its head, it thrives in the crushing darkness of the deep ocean, lurking at depths of up to 4,000 meters. But on January 26, near Playa San Juan, this enigmatic predator defied all expectations. Just 2 kilometers from shore, a research team from Condric, Tenerife, an NGO specializing in marine conservation, made the discovery of a lifetime while conducting a study on pelagic sharks. What they encountered was something they never expected: a black devilfish struggling in the open water, far from its natural abyssal home. Laia Valor, a marine biologist on the team, described the surreal moment. As they were heading back to port, something dark in the water caught their eye. It wasn't plastic. It wasn't debris. It was something alive, something foreign to the surface world. The team spent hours observing it, documenting its condition. Unfortunately, the fish was severely injured and did not survive long in the unfamiliar, hostile conditions of the surface. Its brief and tragic appearance has left scientists with more questions than answers. Following its death, the fish was transferred to the Museum of Nature and Archaeology in Santa Cruz de Tenerife for further examination. This rare opportunity allows scientists to study the creature up close, something that has rarely been done with a live adult specimen. Until now, only larvae or dead adults have been observed, making this one of the most extraordinary finds in deep-sea research. But why did this creature rise from the depths? Experts speculate that it could have been suffering from a disease, caught in an upwelling current, or even escaping from a predator. Some have even suggested a link to climate change. Could shifting ocean temperatures be forcing deep-sea creatures into unknown territory? The black devilfish's survival strategy relies on its signature feature, a glowing lure dangling from its head, produced by symbiotic bacteria that emit light in the eternal darkness of the deep. This bioluminescent trick draws unsuspecting prey right into the anglerfish's menacing jaws. But in the sunlit shallows, this evolutionary advantage becomes useless. The surface is no place for a predator of the abyss. This unprecedented sighting has captivated marine biologists and oceanographers alike. It serves as a stark reminder of how little we truly know about the mysteries lurking in the deep. If a creature as elusive as the black devilfish can appear where it has no business being, what else is waiting to be discovered?
In the dark and foggy streets of Victorian London in 1888, fear gripped an entire city. Something evil lurked in the shadows, something people called Jack the Ripper. This unknown killer terrorized London's Whitechapel district, preying on vulnerable women and leaving behind a trail of horror and mystery. Jack the Ripper claimed the lives of at least 5 women, who came to be known as the Canonical Five: Marianne Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. Each victim met a gruesome end, and as the murders continued, they became even more brutal and disturbing. Panic spread rapidly, and the public demanded answers. Despite the police's best efforts, Jack always managed to escape into the night without a trace. For over a century, people wondered about Jack the Ripper's true identity. Suspects ranged widely, from doctors and aristocrats to everyday laborers. But no clear evidence ever surfaced to unmask the killer. The mystery of Jack the Ripper became one of history's most famous unsolved crimes. But recently, something remarkable happened. Modern science might have finally given us a clue to solving this old mystery. A DNA test performed on an old shawl, believed to have been found near one of the victims, brought forward a name from history: Aaron Kosminski. Aaron Kosminski was a Polish immigrant who worked as a barber in Whitechapel during the murders. He was already known to the police because of his strange behavior and mental health issues. Back in the 1880s, Kosminski was suspected by detectives, but there was never enough evidence to arrest him. In 2007, a man named Russell Edwards bought a shawl reportedly found near the body of Catherine Eddowes, one of Jack's victims. At first, many questioned whether the shawl was genuine, but new scientific methods changed everything. The DNA matched Catherine Eddowes and a living relative of Aaron Kosminski. When this discovery was published, it captured headlines around the world. Finally, after more than 100 years, we might have uncovered Jack the Ripper's true identity. However, some experts say we must be careful. The type of DNA found on the shawl doesn't give absolute proof like other kinds of DNA. They also worry the shawl might have been contaminated or handled incorrectly over the years. Even with these doubts, the name Aaron Kosminski stands out. He fits perfectly as a suspect, a troubled man who lived near all the murder scenes, seen by witnesses behaving strangely, and suspected by police at the time. Could he truly be Jack the Ripper? Today, the debate continues. History lovers, scientists, and crime experts argue back and forth. Some believe this DNA evidence finally closes the case, while others think more proof is needed. After so many years, finding definite proof is almost impossible. Witnesses are gone, and much of the original evidence has disappeared. Yet, as long as people remain fascinated by Jack the Ripper, the search for the truth continues. With advances in science, there might still be more discoveries in the future. Perhaps one day we'll know for sure, or maybe Jack the Ripper's identity will forever remain one of history's darkest secrets. Until then, the legend of Jack the Ripper lives on, haunting us with unanswered questions. Who was he? Why did he commit these horrifying crimes? Did Aaron Kosminski truly commit these acts? Or is the real killer someone else entirely? The ocean. It covers over 70% of our planet, yet we know more about the surface of Mars than what lies beneath its waves. There are places down there where no light shines, places where entire ships vanish, where the pressure can crush steel and the silence is deafening. Tonight, we dive into the unknown, into the cold, dark heart of Earth's final frontier. These are 5 real deep-sea mysteries that science still can't fully explain. The strange sounds of the Mariana Trench. Who or what is screaming below? The Mariana Trench is Earth's deepest place, over 36,000 feet down. A world of freezing temperatures, bone-crushing pressure, and eternal night. But something else hides there. Something loud. In 2014, hydrophones picked up a sound. Scientists dubbed it the Western Pacific Biotwang. It repeated, it moved, and it didn't match any known sea creature or geological event. It wasn't alone. Other strange recordings came from the trench. Rhythmic pulses like sonar, mysterious thumping noises like a heartbeat, and a ghostly whistle that seemed to echo across the deep like a scream swallowed by water. Was it geology? An animal? Something else? The trench hides its secrets well, but one thing's clear. Something is making noise down there, and we still don't know what. In 1955, the MV Joida set sail from Samoa on a short cargo run, a simple trip, routine. On board were 25 souls, crew, passengers, even a doctor heading to perform surgery on a remote island. But the ship never made it. Weeks later, it was found drifting, 600 miles off course, tilted, partially submerged, but still afloat. Not a single person remained on board. No lifeboats, no distress call, just eerie silence, bloodied bandages, a stopped clock, open crates, and a working radio, set to the emergency frequency with a broken antenna. Theories, everything from rogue waves to pirate attacks to spontaneous abandonments. But the MV Joida was still seaworthy. Why leave a ship that wasn't sinking? No bodies, no survivors, just an empty vessel forever caught in a question mark. Not all mysteries come from forgotten ships or ancient trenches. Some are painfully recent. In 2017, the Argentine Navy lost contact with one of its submarines, the Ara San Juan. It had been on a routine patrol, crewed by 44 sailors. Its last message? A report of seawater entering the snorkel and causing a battery issue. A concern, but nothing catastrophic. Then, silence. For days, rescue teams scoured the ocean. 18 countries joined the search. Families waited, hoped, prayed, but there was no signal, no debris, only an anomaly, detected just hours after the last message, a sound consistent with an underwater implosion. Still, the wreck remained hidden. It took over a year to find the San Juan. When they did, it was over 3,000 feet below the surface, crushed, torn apart, an implosion so violent, so sudden, the crew likely never had a chance to realize what was happening. Theories swirled. Some blamed the battery issue, possibly leading to a hydrogen explosion. Others pointed fingers at poor maintenance. A few whispered about covert missions, foreign interference, or hidden threats in those waters. The Navy insisted everything was routine. But for the families, the loss wasn't just tragic. It was suspicious. The San Juan's final resting place now lies silent, a metal tomb in the deep. And though the wreck was found, the answers still feel out of reach. Sometimes, closure isn't about knowing what happened. It's about accepting that you never will. Thousands of miles away in the South China Sea, there's a place called the Dragon Hole. Locals have known about it for centuries. They called it the Eye of the Sea, a perfect circle of dark water surrounded by vibrant coral. It looks calm from above, peaceful even. But beneath the surface, it plunges over 900 feet, the deepest known blue hole on Earth. For generations, fishermen avoided it. Boats vanished there. Currents behaved strangely. Legends spoke of dragons and spirits. But it wasn't until 2016 that scientists truly began to explore it. They lowered cameras and robotic vehicles into the depths. The first 100 feet teemed with life, fish, coral, color. But past 300 feet, everything changed. At 500 feet, light disappeared. The water grew thick. At 600 feet, they reached a boundary, a halocline, a sharp chemical line that blocks oxygen from passing through. Below it, nothing, not even bacteria. It's a dead zone, a place where life ends and decay begins. But even down there, strange formations twist out of the darkness. Ledges, tunnels, shapes that seem unnatural. One probe reportedly lost signal at the very bottom. It never came back. To this day, no one knows what lies beyond the dragon hole's depths. It's as if the Earth opened its eye to stare back and never blinked. In 2007, a deep-sea exploration team captured footage of something floating near the ocean floor. At first glance, it looked like a jellyfish, but then it stretched, shifted, changed shape. It had no clear structure, just long, flowing tendrils that drifted like fabric in the water. Some dubbed it the Cascade Creature. Others called it the Deep-Sea Phantom. Biologists couldn't classify it. It didn't fit any known genus. Its movement was hypnotic, like it was thinking, observing, not just drifting but moving with intention. Some believe it was a new species. Others think it was something older, much older. A relic of a time before land animals ever existed. A life form that never needed sunlight, that never left the deep. Or maybe it wasn't a creature at all. Maybe it was something else entirely. All of these stories lead to one unavoidable truth. We are guests here. The ocean doesn't reveal its secrets easily. Sometimes it gives us a glimpse, an empty ship, a broken signal, a strange sound in the dark. But then it closes again, and we're left with questions that echo in the silence. Hello, everyone. Today we're uncovering 5 remarkable archaeological discoveries that continue to astonish scientists and historians worldwide. Each of these mysterious finds challenges what we thought we knew about human civilization, inviting us to rethink history itself. Let's start with the remarkable Phistos disk. Discovered in 1903 within the ruins of the ancient Minoan palace on the island of Crete, this mysterious artifact resembles an ancient CD carved meticulously from clay. It's covered with 241 intricate pictographs featuring symbols of men, women, animals, and even weapons. Scientists believe this 3,700-year-old disk might be the earliest known example of printed text. Yet despite decades of study, its exact meaning remains elusive. Recent theories suggest it could contain a prayer to a great goddess, possibly relating to motherhood and childbirth. Imagine a civilization thousands of years ago encoding secrets and symbols we struggle to decode even today. Next, we journey to the shores of Rutland Nature Reserve in England, where paleontologists made an astonishing discovery: the fossil of a massive prehistoric sea dragon, known scientifically as an ichthyosaur. Initially mistaken for old water pipes, this immense skeleton is about 180 million years old. Measuring a staggering 32 feet long, with a skull weighing nearly 2,200 pounds, it's the largest and most complete ichthyosaur fossil ever found in the UK. This apex predator ruled the seas during the Jurassic period. Picture this ancient marine giant prowling the oceans, a relic of Earth's fascinating prehistoric past. Now let's head to the plains near Lake Galilee in Israel, where an ancient stone monument known as Rujam el-Hiri, or the Wheel of Giants, stands as a baffling puzzle. Approximately 5,000 years old, this megalithic wheel structure consists of massive concentric stone circles stretching over 500 feet in diameter. Some theorize it was an astronomical observatory aligned precisely with the solstices, while others suggest it might be an elaborate burial site, though strangely, no human remains have been found. Just who built this monument, and why remains one of archaeology's enduring mysteries. Imagine standing within these circles, feeling the weight of millennia as you gaze toward the skies, pondering the intentions of those who placed every stone. Next, our exploration takes us deep beneath the jungles of Tulum, Mexico, to the world's largest underwater cave system. Discovered in 2018, explorers connected two vast underwater caves, revealing a labyrinth that stretches over 167 miles. This hidden underwater world is filled with ancient Mayan artifacts, human bones, and even the remains of prehistoric animals like giant sloths and elephants. The caves provide crucial insights into life thousands of years ago, suggesting humans inhabited this area as far back as 40,000 years. Imagine swimming through these dark underwater passages, uncovering clues to ancient civilizations hidden beneath the Earth's surface. Finally, let's uncover the enigmatic Amazonian circles hidden within Brazil's dense rainforest. These mysterious circular formations, visible only from above, continue to puzzle researchers. Some speculate they might be ancient burial grounds or defensive structures. Others even suggest connections to extraterrestrial activity or ancient civilizations predating the rainforest itself. The precise and intricate nature of these circles raises significant questions. How could ancient societies construct such precise formations in the heart of a dense jungle? Imagine flying high above the Amazon, suddenly spotting these strange formations, a powerful reminder of the hidden mysteries still waiting beneath the canopy. Each of these incredible discoveries offers a window into our mysterious past, challenging established ideas and igniting our imagination. What other secrets lie buried beneath our feet or hidden in remote corners of the world? If you enjoyed these extraordinary stories, please leave a like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe for even more incredible journeys into history. Until next time, stay curious.